up, you guys? bakerXderek here. I had one of those mornings where I woke up and I'm like, you know what? I want to do something today. I want to go ride some fucking twisties and go eat at some random restaurant in the mountains. And that's exactly what we're doing. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to notice, but I went ahead and bought a GoPro Hero 4 Black since it takes my old microphone, and I love my old microphone, the MXL GoLab 165 GP. It's basically a right angle adapter USB that goes right into the GoPro. I've been using it for like the past year and a half, and unfortunately when I got the Hero 5, it doesn't have that thing, and then the adapter for the mic is for a 3.5mm Peter. So the sensor's the same, the image quality is the same, so this will just be my motovlogging camera. We'll use the Hero 5 Black as my secondary camera and my photo camera, because man, that Hero 5 takes some fire-ass pictures. Extreme fire danger. There's an extreme chance that a hot mixtape's about to drop up here. I've been using my last Hero 3 Plus Black for like over 2 years now, I think. So I think it's about time we had a fresh camera for the helmet, wouldn't you say? Take the ZX10R, but I know I love taking the 636 at the twisties. The ZX10R corners well, don't get me wrong, but the 636, just that 600s are just a little more nimble. These guardrails kind of freak me out. So it's been a while since I've been to Lake Gregory, and I know they got some bomb restaurants up here, so figured I'd just ride up here hungry as shit, and we'd have some breakfast up here. So there's a question, I think I might have covered it in an old ass video, but I still get asked it on a lot of videos, and I figured we could talk about that today because it's a good setting for this topic, and that would be why I got into motorcycles and how I got into motorcycles. So if you can actually believe this, I actually never cared about motorcycles my whole life as a kid growing up. As a matter of fact, even through high school, I never really gave two dicks about it. It wasn't until I was around like 16, 17 years old where I actually started looking at them and be like, like my whole life. When I was a kid, never really thought I would never see a motorcycle and have my little wheelie stand at attention. The shit never happened back then. What's funny is when I was a little kid, I was adamant about being a cop. I always wanted to be a cop when I was a little kid. I don't know why, but I just thought it'd be cool. You know what's funny? I'd still fucking be a cop today if I still had the chance. But I ended up getting the bikes when I was like 17 years old, and ironically, I ended up buying the scooter because I got it for like a couple, ooh, shit, what's that? Oh, it's cardboard. I got it for like $100, or not 100, $250, right? And it was just a little 150cc Chinese scooter. And I used to ride that shit all the fucking time. And it was nothing about being on two wheels and motorcycling. I just thought of it as a cool little fucking fun toy, I guess you could say. And what was cool is I could fit a whole 24-pack of beer at my feet. And like, to me, that was the coolest thing, to be able to take this little ass bike and go put some beer at my feet and go do a little beer run, you know what I'm saying? I thought that was fucking cool as shit. But little did I know, I ended up coming across, I was like, you know what, I want to get a a regular bike and see what all the hubbub's about. So I ended up going on Craig's Cock, aka Craigslist. Found and you know, I didn't know shit, no one to help me. I went into this as a fucking scrub, and a scrub is a bitch that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of my dickhead's ride, trying to bust a rope on me. And I came across this Ninja 500, a Kawasaki Ninja EX500, 1988. Now, if I knew what I knew today, I would have laughed that this thing was even on Craigslist. But then I'm like, oh shit, a bike for this much money, let me get it. And I paid like $1,000 for it, which is sad because that bike wasn't even worth like 400 bucks. But you know what? It never ever broke down on me. I never was stranded on that bike. As shitty as it looked and as shitty as it was, it never broke down on me. This fucking bike had a wired starter switch under the tail. I used to have to reach my hand to the back of the tail and click a regular old Radio Shack like push button to start the damn bike. That's what the fuck that bike was like. And hey, nothing ever happened. I was shocked, so can't really hate it for that. And I had this bike for a cool like 2 years, and I like pretty much learned everything I learned on this bike. I had all my first near-death experience on this bike, especially, man, the right brake pad, the right brake lever, you know, it comes out and there's like a little lip. That lip snapped where it was just a fucking straight rod, and I was even riding this shit with just a straight rod where I had to like tippy-toe my foot on the brake to even hit it. Like, man, I was a fucking idiot with this shit back then, but fucking man, it did its job, and I came out of it unharmed, thankfully. It's pretty, isn't it? It's a sexy view. So we just got some bomb-ass pictures. I always love taking me some nice little pictures when they come up here, you know. Gotta enjoy the moment, you know what I'm saying? Gotta enjoy the moment. Alright, let's head up, because I am hungry. And then, continuing from my motorcycle story, I got my 500, and then basically with that bike, I started on my shit. And then from there I got my 636, and then I had this bike for a good shit since about 2010. So this bike treated me so well. I haven't had too many bikes in my life until now, but yeah, this one was my main mamma jamma that always treated me well, and this thing never let me down until, you know, recently with the little problems, and look, I fixed them and it still hasn't let me down. I already feel it got like 20 degrees cooler here. Fucking secret ass sharp turn. Man, when I first took this, I almost ate my own asshole out. That's crazy that fucking place burned down. Well, I think we'll eat at the usual diner I eat at up here. Shouldn't hurt. Right here. Crestline Cafe. I can't lie, they got some really good food here. I'll see you guys in a bit. CHEAH!
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
That was kind of delicioso. Hit the spot. Hit the G spot. Oh, that house is tight. Park your bikes all out front. Fucking hop on them when you want to rip through the mountains. That'd be the shit right there. I always love how much cooler it is in the mountains. It always feels like you got a Eskimo nutsack laying on your forearms just from the cool breeze running up your jacket. guys, I think it's gonna end this little beautiful ride. I announced my Two Brothers Signature Series exhaust. If you haven't heard already, go ahead and link that description below if you guys are interested in picking one up for your motorcycle. Get some sex machine action and some CHEAH added. And also got my keychains and shirts as always. If you enjoyed this video, enjoyed the view ups, the sexy sex action, don't forget to hit the out of that like button. You guys have a real good day. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah!